Our topic was Radon by Zakia, Corey, Bilal, and Janet. Resource info. Radon is a naturally occurring radioactive gas found in soils, rock, and water. Throughout the U.S. causes lung cancer. Make sure you're writing this down because this is going to be on your test, guys. The basics. Who discovered radon? German chemist Frederick E. Dorn discovered it in 1900 and called it T-radium emanation. Was observed first in 1899 by British scientist R.B. Owens. This is also going to be on your test. Where does radon come from? Radon-222 in the decay product of radium-226. What are the properties of radon? Noble gas, does not combine with other chemicals, no odor, and no taste. Make sure you're paying attention because you're going to need at least one of these for your test. Any practical uses? Little practical use. Some medical treatments have employed radon in small sealed glass tubes. This is also going to be on your test. What is radon? A radioactive gas released from the normal decay of the elements uranium, thorium, and radium. Second level leading causes of lung cancer in the U.S. Invisible, odorless, and tasteless. Does radon cause cancer? When inhaled, radioactive particles can damage lung cells. Only cancer that is related to radon. With that being, the only cancer that is related to radon would actually be lung cancer. Radon and lung cancer. There were 15,222 deaths related to radon causing lung cancer. Most of these deaths are related to smokers, and it eventually leads to lung cancer. I know many of you are thinking and wondering, how is radon getting into your homes? You can actually only find out through testing. You have to get a detector. Short term, it'll be 2 to 90 days. Long term, average concentration for more than 90 days. So you'll be waiting a while. Radon levels. Rain, snow, barometric pressure, other influence can cause radon levels to vary from month to month or day to day. Meaning, like, basically on the weather, it influences the radon levels, and it can change whenever. What is radon and where does it come from? Radon is a natural radioactive gas without odor, color, or taste. It cannot be detected with them. Special equipment. It is found in varying amounts in all rock, soil, concrete, and brick. Okay, people usually ask how to get exposed to it. It's nearly in all air. You can find it in your house, in the cracks, in the floors, the walls. In the basement and the first floor have to be the highest radon levels. It comes from building materials and water from wells that also contain radon. So you can actually get it in your drinking water. This is going to be on your test, so go ahead and pay attention. Okay, radon is measured in becquerels, also abbreviated as BQ. 1 BQ is one disintegration of an atom per second. The average level outdoors is 5 BQ. How can you have less radon in your homes is what you're asking? You have to improve the ventilation of the house, seal the floors and walls, increase underfloor ventilation, install a radon sump system, or installing a whole house positive pressure or positive supply ventilation system. How does radon enter the home? Radon gets into your house basically from the group through the cracks in concrete floors and walls through gaps between floors and slab, around the drain pipes, in small pores of hollow and block walls. What are the health effects of radon? Basically, what are the diseases that can come with it? The adverse health effects of exposure to radon are caused primarily by damages due to alpha particles. What is the action level of radon's concentration in the air and water? Many countries have defined an action level of radon concentration to guide their program to control domestic exposure to radon. Beware, radon is everywhere. Particles that are retained long enough release radiation damaging surrounding lung tissues. Small amount of radon decay products in the lung and are absorbed into the blood. What does radon do once it gets to the body? People may ingest it, digest it through food and water. They may inhale it. The main route of entry in the body for radon decay products. Basically through anywhere, like through the air, water, food, through another person, Federal court made to protect human health from radon. Since 1988, EPA, also known as Earth Protection Association, and the U.S. Surgeon General have issued health advisories recommending that all homes be tested below the third for radon. EPA is a foundation that actually helps clean up the environment, helps out the animals. How can radon affect people's health? The alpha particles from its radioactive decay directly strike sensitive lung tissues, causing damage that can lead to lung cancer. I know many of you are asking now, what can I do to protect myself and my family from radon and all of its health problems it causes? To test your home for radon and have it fixed if it is at or above EPA's action level of 4 picories per liter. What is EPA doing about radon? This is actually one of your test questions. EPA has established a voluntary program to promote radon awareness, testing, and reduction action level of 4 picocuries per liter, CPCILL, of air for indoor radon. Protecting people. How do I know if there's radon in my home? Various low-cost do-it-yourself test kits are available through the mail and in the hardware stores and other retail outlets. You can also have a trained contractor do a testing for your hardware. This will be little priced, and EPA could also help you with these.
Is there a medical test to determine the exposure to radon? Several decay products can be detected in urine, blood, and lung and bone tissue.